So, in just a matter of what, 3 days, I've now got 1, 2, down there's 3 calves on the ground, and this red mama right here is in labor right now. So we're about to have 4. Pretty darn exciting. Just the rear feet holding it in. It takes a couple steps. And breathing too. Look at that. Fluffy's in labor. And I just moved the cows to the next paddock. So we're gonna do a little tomfoolery here. I'm gonna lift this wire up and I'm gonna leapfrog it right over top of mama and her calf and the expected mama and calf. We rotationally graze, and right now I've got them in a fresh strip to graze, set up with poly wire on both sides. So everybody's trapped in this area. Now during the day, the calves might go under the poly wire and go over there and lay down, because this area will get trampled. There won't be much grass to bed down in. So by the end of the day, that's looking pretty appealing. On this side, we've already been over there and that's already trampled. Let's walk in a little bit closer. Not put pressure on Fluffy, but kind of get an idea of what's going on here. And yes, that's what I call the red cow, Fluffy. Herds up again. Now in the first 24 hours, colostrum is very important for the health of the calf. You can see here we've got a calf sucking that was just born yesterday, eating breakfast. You'll also hear some soft grunts from mom to the calf, and that is their way of communicating. And in the first few hours of life, you hear it a lot. I'm actually hearing Fluffy already start to do that soft grunt, and she hasn't even pushed out the calf yet. One of the mamas dropped their calf off. It's laying down right there. You can see the white tag. Oh, I see hoofs. The calf will get used to that grunting and know who mama is. Though also, the cow will get to know the calf by its smell. It's on its way out. We'll give her a few more minutes to see what happens. And while we sit here and wait on Fluffy to push out that calf, just like I mentioned, under the poly wire, over to the fresh grass to lay in. And mama's that white faced cow right there, black and white on her face. So she's watching to see where baby lays down. Meanwhile, Fluffy still pushing. This is what calving ease is all about. Cows simply have labor on their own. You do not have to pull, you do not have to assist. And in my opinion, in my humble opinion, it is the only way to do this. If you're pushing for 75, 100-pound calves, you're going to have nothing but issues. I experienced that my first year of cow-calf operation, and I tell you, it's nothing you want to be part of. Because when that cow's in labor and you're pulling as hard as you can, you feel like a piece of because you're not able to help, and that cow's hurting. You want that calf out at the very least so the cow can have some relief, but obviously you want the calf to live. So calving ease, Farrow Cattle Company bulls. There's that tag sticking up. And while this has gone on, as you can see, the cows are paying no attention. They're simply grazing their fresh strip of grass for the day. Mama's like, what are you doing? You're too young to see that. It's pretty much out, Fluffy. Look at that movement. Just the rear feet holding it in. She takes a couple steps. He's breathing too. Look at that. Look at that. Life on the farm. There is nothing like it, folks. You get to experience this, there is nothing like it. Now at this time, Mama's gonna clean the calf all up, get it good and dry. She'll also eat the afterbirth, the placenta. And look at her bag, it is just packed full of nutritious colostrum and milk for that calf this morning. Now I wanna give her space, but I'd like to circle around and just see if we can sex it because of the way it's turned. Can't really tell, and I don't want to put any stress on Mom and the baby, so we'll give them some room. And wait, maybe we will be able to tell. Oh, I see some rather large teats down in there. You see them? Yeah, I'd say that's a little girl. Good job, Fluffy. Good job. Good job, kid. Good job, kiddo. You did it, Fluffy. You got the little girl. We'll give Fluffy her space, and I'll come back up later and try to get that calf tagged. I don't want to move in now. I want to give Mama and the baby some time. Let them figure things out. Pretty darn cool, Fluffy. You get that baby cleaned up, girl. Look at that. Fluffy's kind of a pet cow. She got a name and all. She is full farrow though, so guess what that calf is? Full farrow. Back in our early days, her daddy was Sammy the bull, which was farrow, and her mom's Millie, the red cow over there. And Millie is full farrow, so there you go. A little farrow heifer calf, born on the farm, right in the pasture, with no assistance. What more could you ask for? Look at that, curling the feet. You about ready to hop up. Gets it all cleaned up, Fluffy. Make it purty and fluffy, like you, girl. You're not so fluffy right now, but in the wintertime, you fluffy, girl. So what I've noticed over the years of being a cow-calf operation is any calves born within a couple of weeks of time all become buddies and run around in a group. So this one will join the other three, and we'll have the havoc 4. I'm sure they will be wreaking havoc, especially since we've got to cross the creek on the way back to the front of the farm, and young calves don't like to walk through 3 inches of water because they could drown, or at least they believe so. Watch, this little girl's gonna hop up here in a second, and it's gonna blow your mind. She's been on the ground for maybe 5 minutes, and she's already working to use them muscles and figure out how that body works. Remember them good old spit baths from Mom? Yeah. Fluffy's little girl's getting a big old spit bath this morning. There you go. Cleans it up, Fluffy. Good girl. Notice that grunting. That's their communication. The baby will get to know mom's grunt, and mama will get to know the calf's grunt, or little tiny baby moo. Yeah, I see them teats down there. Let's say that is a girl. Got the cold chills because it's not very warm this morning. The ground's wet. It's soaked. And it's laying underneath of a multiflora rose branch. Not the greatest place to stand up and get introduced to this world. Now at this time I'm just a few feet from the cow and the calf. But as I've mentioned, Fluffy is kind of a pet cow. Before she came up here to the lease farm, she was at my house, and it was just her and another cow. So they got babied, spoiled, I guess. And then I brought her up here to be bred, and she's been up here ever since. But she is extremely used to me. I can pretty much put my hands on her anywhere I want. I wouldn't recommend being this close to a cow that's not used to you. Give them space. Just look at this. Hasn't been on the ground 10 minutes and it's already getting up. It's just mind-blowing to me. It took me months to learn to walk. Months. Probably the same for you. Look, we got this calf that's been on the ground 10 minutes and it's already trying to get up. It's got one goal. Do you know what that goal is? It's right back here. Milk. Colostrum. Look, it's already starting it in Fluffy's brisket. Look, it's looking for that udder. It just amazes me that within minutes of life, it's learning to walk. It already knows to look for an udder, and it already knows that it needs that colostrum, which is right back here at the back of mama. It's a pretty amazing thing to witness if you ever get the chance. I'd like to stay here long enough till it gets on its feet just so you can see that miracle, because it's just simply, it's a miracle. It's amazing to witness. And to think, this happens out on the farm every single day with or without people around. Oh, we took a tumble. We took a tumble, mama. That licking that mom's doing cleaning up the calf also stimulates the calf. Gets the blood flowing. Also gives mom a chance to gather the scent of the calf. It smells like the placenta, and now it's going to smell like Fluffy's saliva. Look at that. It's maybe been 12 minutes and it's on its feet, folks. It is on its feet. Look at that. She is up and mama is a cleaning her up. And down it went. Down it went. It's the golden ticket hanging right back there from Mama. And it's very important it gets some of that in the first 24 hours. And I'm sure, without a doubt, that Fluffy's gonna make that happen for the little girl. So a couple hours have passed. I've ate lunch and I'm now returning to find the baby laying next to Fluffy, who is discharging the afterbirth. It's now time to tag the little girl, get some identification on her, make notes the day she was born, get that umbilical cord sprayed. Look, it's just coming out as we sit here and talk. You have any questions or comments about cow calving, leave them down below. I'd be glad to share my knowledge and maybe help you out. If you'd like to see more of my content, make sure you subscribe and click that little bell so you can be notified when new videos come out. Thanks for watching. Grazing Acres Farm.
Mm.